Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats for the Sustainable Packaging Summit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you, as we just heard the man say, to take your seats, because now it is going to be both serious and exciting. I would like to welcome you to a very important event aiming to actually offer solutions to the environmental problems related to packaging. It is presented here today thanks to a special collaboration between Scanpack and Europe's leading packaging magazine, Packaging Europe. We are going to explore some of the contexts around the sustainability challenges of packaging. Would you please help me welcome up here on stage our host for the Sustainability Packaging Summit, Packaging Europe's Head of Content, Tim Sykes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to the Sustainable Packaging Summit. Thank you for coming. In a moment I'll introduce the first of our wonderful speakers. First, I'd like to take a moment to put the sustainable packaging challenge into a context of a broader environmental challenge for the planet. So the impact of the human species on the planet has been vast. We've even entered a new geological epoch, the Anthropocene, which has been defined by our behavior. Our waste, and to a significant degree packaging waste, has penetrated the farthest reaches of the natural environment. Pristine Antarctica is a place where microplastics have been discovered. We have microplastics in the ocean entering food chains. The North Pacific Gyre has been described as a soup of plastic, maybe around the size of Spain. It is not just an issue of pollution. Our consumption habits have also had a transformative effect on the natural world. Recently, this is a statistic I found quite shocking, the Weizmann Institute of Science in Israel estimated that of all the biomass of mammals on planet Earth, just 4% is wild animals. 36% is us, humans. 60% is livestock, the animals that we keep, leaving just 4% for the natural world. It's the same for bird life. 70% of all bird biomass on planet Earth is chickens and poultry. Just 30% is wild birds. And this pattern has created an almost apocalyptic effect on the planet. So since the start of human civilization, we've lost 83% of wild mammal biomass, 50% of plant biomass. We can blame packaging for a lot of things, possibly not for the extinction of the saber-toothed tiger or the mammoth. At the same time, we're heating up the environment. Just last month, the UN Intergovernmental Panel for Climate Change issued a warning that we only have 12 years to effect a reduction of 45% in our carbon emissions, and we need to get to zero emissions by the middle of this century. What's more, we need to do this against a backdrop of a rapidly growing global population and a rapidly growing urban middle class. So what does this mean for sustainable packaging? It means it's an urgent but also a complex problem. We absolutely have to do something about plastic waste. At the same time, we have to play a full role in the common task of defeating global warming, which means there's very little scope for any kind of compromise on resource efficiency in our consumer packaged goods. So this is the wider context that I'd like to see this afternoon's discussions operating in. All of our speakers this afternoon are engaged in a variety of ways in this task of making packaging more sustainable, and they're going to speak from their variety of perspectives.